What is going on, everybody? How's everyone doing today? Today we're going to be taking a look at the SH Figuarts San Diego Comic-Con exclusive Vegeta figure. Yes, the Prince of all Saiyans! So, what is going on, everybody? How is everyone doing today? Just got this figure in the mail today, and I gotta give a big thank you to my buddy Alex Blast from HlistGeeks.com for hooking me up with this figure. But I'm really glad I got this Vegeta figure. I needed a Vegeta in my collection, and I decided to get this one because he is the lowest price Vegeta figure that is available right now. And I decided, since San Diego Comic-Con is right around the corner next month, figured I'd do a review of last year's Dragon Ball Z San Diego Comic-Con exclusive figure, which is the repaint Vegeta right here. This is just the Scouter Vegeta, but he's repainted to look like the original, like when you first saw Vegeta in Dragon Ball Z. This is what the color of his Saiyan armor looked like, and his hair was red. But, let's take a look at the packaging and then get into the figure review. But he comes in the basic Dragon Ball Z Figuarts packaging right here. He has the green and orange coloring going on right there. It says SH Figuarts Vegeta, Original Animation Color Edition, San Diego Comic-Con US exclusive, Dragon Ball Z on the bottom, Toy Animation, blah 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 blah, Funimation, Tamashii Nation's Bandai right there. On the bottom of it is the barcode that nobody cares about. Then the top of it says SH Figuarts Vegeta, Original Animation Color Edition. Then the side of it right there says the same thing, and then you get a picture of the figure, which is looking pretty cool. And then the other side of it, you get that really cool image of the figure right there, which looks pretty awesome. Then the back of the packaging right there says SH Figuarts, Simple Style and Heroic Action, Dragon Ball Z. Bunch of different poses you can get the figure into. Says Vegeta, and it's over 9,000. But that's the packaging. Anyway, let's get into the figure review. Alrighty, so starting off with accessories first, the San Diego Comic-Con Vegeta figure is loaded with accessories. He comes with the same exact accessories as the Scouter Vegeta because they are the same figure. This one's just a repaint. But he comes with a Tamashii Nation stand right here. It comes with 3 of the legs, and then it comes with a clamp as well, and then the base part that holds it. And this is to hold the figure, and then you put the 2 blast effect pieces on the legs right here on the stand. And the 2 blast effect pieces are actually really nice looking. This is probably one of my favorite blast effects that comes with any Dragon Ball Z Figuarts figure. But it's a really nice blue translucent plastic with some white paint on the other end of them. So really cool looking. I really like that color blue. And they are very sharp, so be careful as well. But the way you're supposed to set it up, and also they have holes in them, so you could just peg them into the stand. This one has a hole somewhere on it. Where is it? Oh, my thumb was covering it. There it is. But the way I think it's supposed to be set up, Vegeta's hand's supposed to be right there, so it looks like he's shooting this one out like that. I mean, you can set it up so it looks like he's just shooting that out, or he's just shooting this one out, or he's shooting both of them out. But I think it's supposed to be set up like that, where he's shooting that out. But they are very cool blast effect pieces that comes with this Vegeta figure. And then he also comes with 2 Saiyan tails. He comes with the one that's wrapped around his waist, and then he comes with the one that's just like hanging around. And they are actually sculpted very nicely. They look like real tails. I just really like the detail on it. Really cool looking. And then the one that's wrapped around the waist right there. Really cool looking. But the way you interchange it, this is where you peg it in, right here, on this one. So you could just peg in this tail if you would like, and then you just have his tail just chilling right there. So pretty cool that he comes with the option for 2 different tails, even though you really don't. I don't really think you see Vegeta with his tail like this. He always has it wrapped around. I think when maybe he turned into the Great Ape, his tail was like that. And then he also comes with the crossed arms right here, which are looking pretty cool. And these are very easy to interchange, so you won't have a problem with them. But pretty cool looking, comes with the crossed arms right there. And then he also comes with 10 interchangeable hands. He comes with a pair of fists. And they all are just an orange plastic. Come on, focus your bloody camera. They're sculpted or molded very well. So he comes with a pair of fists right there. And then he also comes with a pair of final flash hands. That's what I call them for Vegeta. With Goku, I call them Kamehameha Hands, but pretty cool looking. So he comes with a pair of the final flash hands, and he also comes with a pair of open palm blast hands with the fingers spread apart. Looking pretty cool. Then he comes with another pair of open palm blast hands, but his fingers are together. Pretty cool looking. And then the last two hands, he comes with this hand right here, which I forgot what move he used where he did that with his fingers and he shot out a blast. If anybody knows the name of that move, feel free to comment it in the comments below. But he comes with this hand right here, and then he also comes with one of my personal favorites hands, which is the Scouter Crushing Hand, which looks really, really cool. Just the detail on that is just really, really awesome. Get that pink translucent plastic, and you just get some really great sculpt and really great paint detail in the crushed Scouter. Just really, really cool looking. Very nice by Tamashii Nations. But that is all the interchangeable hands that Vegeta comes with. And then he also comes with the regular Scouter right here, which I think looks really, really cool. Definitely one of my favorite accessories that comes with this Vegeta. The whole thing is a pink translucent plastic, and then they painted white over it, and then that the little red button right there, and then the gray right in there, and also gray around the outside. And then this is the peg where you peg it in, like on the side of his head. Be very careful, because this peg breaks very, very easily. But that is why he comes with two different interchangeable heads. This is the one in my left hand is the one for the Scouter, and then this one is not for the Scouter. But they're both the same exact head sculpt. Nothing different about them at all, besides that one hole in the side of his head right there. But the way to put the Scouter on, see right in that slot right there, that is where you put the Scouter. And the way I do it is I put his head halfway on. I don't fully put it on yet, and then I put the Scouter on right there. And then just get the rest of his head on there, and then make sure the Scouter's in there. And then there you go. You got Vegeta with his Scouter, which looks really, really cool. I just think that looks really awesome. It's such a cool accessory, that Scouter. But also, for the interchangeable faces, he comes with 4, and he comes with the smirking interchangeable face sculpt right here, which is one of my favorites from Vegeta. And I really like the paint detail that they got on the flesh tone. Looks really, really cool. But you get the smirking head sculpt right there, and then you get the basic Dragon Ball Z face sculpt, which is the normal look for every character. Looks pretty cool. And on all the skin tones, they have really nice paint detail on them. And then he also comes with the crybaby face, because Bulma's being a beep. And that is the one when Frieza was strangling Vegeta to death. But you get the sweat dripping down, his eyes are closed, he's screaming out in pain. But the flesh tone is looking pretty cool with the paint detail. And then the last interchangeable face that Vegeta comes with is one of my favorites, the yelling, screaming face sculpt. He's got the vein popping out right there and everything. Really, really cool looking right there. But anyway, that is all the accessories that comes with Vegeta. Let's move on to some comparisons. So now moving on to comparisons, the San Diego Comic-Con Vegeta figure, he stands a little under 5 inches tall to the top of his head, and then he stands 6 inches tall to the top of his hair. Then over here we have the Figuarts Krillin, and he stands a little bit over 4.5 inches tall. Then over here we have Krillin's wife, Android 18. She stands at 5 inches tall. And then over here we have the Vegeta figure, and he stands at 6 inches and 1/4 of an inch tall to the top of his hair. Then over here we have the Super Saiyan Goku figure. He stands at 6.5 inches tall to the top of his hair. Then over here we have the broccoli figure, and he stands a little over 9 inches tall to the top of his hair. But anyway, there's some comparisons for you. Let's keep moving on with the review. Okay, so now for the paint and sculpt for the San Diego Comic-Con Vegeta figure. I think Tamashii Nations did a really great job with the repaint of this figure. The sculpt of it is actually really well done. I liked it on the Scouter Vegeta, and it's the same sculpt, just a repaint. And it looks exactly like how Vegeta looked when you first saw him in Dragon Ball Z before he landed on Earth. But I'll show you guys a closer look. We already took a look at the face and hair sculpt, but I mean, really cool looking Vegeta's hair. And for the armor and everything, you get the blue shirt under there, the skin tone, all sculpted in there, those lines. And you get black in them, like a black detail, so it gives it more of a better look right there. You get all like darker color in all the lines throughout his armor, which is really, really cool. Nice paint detail on the green right there, how it's brighter and then it fades into like a darker green, which looks really, really cool. And you do get a paint detail on the blue right there. You get like darker blue, blackish type color throughout it as well. So that's really cool that they added in that paint detail all throughout the armor and on the blue on Vegeta. And you get his tail right there. You get these pieces right here, which look pretty cool. Nice paint detail on the back right there. And the legs have the same like darker blue paint detail on them. And what they did with this, I remember the Scouter Vegeta, he had the really big problem with the extremely loose legs, and it was very hard to stand the figure, and they fixed it with the San Diego Comic-Con Vegeta figure, so his the leg joints are nice and tight now. They're not extremely loose like the Scouter Vegeta. So thank you, Tamashii Nations, for fixing that. And then the boots right there, you get the orange and then like a brownish color. Is that brown or black? I think it's, no, it's brown. Looks brown to me. It's kind of hard to tell. Kind of looks black, but I'm pretty sure it's brown. But really cool looking. I really do like the recolor that they used for this figure. Reason why I never picked it up because I wasn't a fan of this color of Vegeta Saiyan armor and his red hair, but it actually is a really cool figure. But Tamashii Nations did a great job with the paint and sculpt, of course, but the repaint of this figure is very well done. I really like the paint shading in it. They just did a really good job with this figure, and I'm glad I got it. But anyway, let's move on to the articulation and wrap the review up. So for Vegeta's articulation, same as the Scouter Vegeta, obviously, because it's the same figure, but his head is on a ball hinge, so it can go up and down, and then the neck can go up and down as well. You get swivel out of it. The neck can swivel a bit, but it's kind of hard to do it. You get pivot out of the head, and then pivot from the neck, so you get great articulation at the head and neck articulation. For the waist right here, you can pop the waist out so you get more articulation out of it. Goes back and forth, it does pivot, and it swivels as well. Then you pop the joint back in there. And then all these pieces are all individually hinged, so you can move them all up and down. For the arms, he has that great armpit joint right there. And they go up about that much. They don't really go up anymore, so it doesn't get hindered by this piece of his Saiyan armor. They go up and down. They could probably spin in a full 360, but this will get in the way. You get the bicep swivel. The double jointed elbows, they've been in pretty good. And then the wrist is on a ball hinge as well, like the head. It swivels and then it goes back and forth as well. Now for the legs, you get the great Tamashii Nation leg joints where you can pop them out so you get more leg articulation. And Vegeta could kick up a really good amount actually, and then he goes to the back about that much. Then his leg kicks out to the side, about that much. And then you get swivel up there. And you get the double jointed knees that actually bend in a decent amount. And then for the ankle articulation, it does swivel, it goes up and then down. Then you get the pivot right there. And then you get toe articulation. So you get really great articulation out of this Vegeta figure. And I just wanted to show you guys, these pieces pop out. And then the the peg right there, it does move back and forth. So if it doesn't look right and your Saiyan armor piece is out there, you just got to slide it in and then it'll go back to the position it's supposed to be in. But anyway, for the articulation, Vegeta has really, really great articulation. I'm very happy with the articulation. But overall, I do recommend this figure if you're a Dragon Ball Z fan, if you collect the figure arts, if Vegeta's your favorite character. This figure is definitely a must-have to put in your collection. It's a great figure to own. It's very classic because it's what Vegeta first looked like in Dragon Ball Z before they actually chose the colors of his Saiyan armor and everything. So I actually do like the figure a lot more than I thought I would. He's loaded with accessories. The articulation is great on the figure. The paint and sculpt is really, really well done. So great job by Tamashii Nations on this figure. I got mine for around like $175 at agelessgeeks.com. So if you want to get yours, you could go to agelessgeeks.com, or you could join the Ageless Geeks Facebook page. You can be in direct contact with Alex. Be the first to know when figures are up for pre-order, get first dibs on them. And it's just a really great, fun group to be in. And also, you could go to, if you live in California, head over to Frank & Sons, check out booth number 632. That's Alex's booth, the Ageless Geeks booth. And you could get your San Diego Comic-Con Vegeta figure there today if you would like to. But anyway, guys, that's my review of the SH Figuarts San Diego Comic-Con exclusive Vegeta figure. Hope you guys enjoyed my review. Don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to share. If you liked the video, give it a thumbs up. And if you didn't like it, you can go beep yourself. Alright, everybody, I'll see you later, later. But he comes in the basic Dragon Ball Z Figuarts packaging, blah, blah, blah. Just a repaint from when you blah, blah, blah. Dragon Ball Z, Toei Animation, blah 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 blah, Funimation, fuck. Ooh, what the fuck? The Prince of All Saiyans!